Welcome to the Kucht kitchen. Today we're sharing our kitchen with Chef Greg. We're going to be using a 48 inches dual fuel. Why is it so important to have a dual fuel when you're cooking?
You have the gas cooktop, which is very quick to heat up and cool down at the same time. However, the oven is electric. Both professional chefs and home cooks alike is something that they would definitely want.
Now we're going to be doing grilled cheese. It can be challenging because you can never make it like in a deli and achieve that goldness. So you're going to share with me a trick on how to achieve that?
Yes, I believe, less is more, and it's a classic. There's no need to fiddle around with it, and especially if you're feeding children, they don't like the experiments. They like what they like.
Yeah, and it's all about the eye. So they want to see what, they want to see the white
cheese,
bread, the yellow cheese, and the gold finish.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, we're going to be using the griddle option that comes with this stove, and one of the advantages of this is the fact that it's an infrared broiler underneath, so the heat is even. So
no matter where I put my sandwich, I will get the same result?
Exactly.
Sometimes scary to use the griddle just because you don't want to stain it, or I don't, should we lose a fear? Over
the course of time, the more it gets used, the more it's going to become seasoned, which is very similar to like a cast iron skillet. So it's actually going to lend a non-stick.
So it is normal for this part of the kitchen to change color?
Yes, absolutely.
And it actually will help me to achieve a better flavor in my food?
No question.
Okay, there you go. That's great.
So one of the tricks that I like to do to achieve that beautiful even crust is I actually use mayonnaise. It permeates the bread a little bit more, and it cooks a lot more evenly. It actually, because there's egg in it, it achieves more of a crust.
We have some already made, and this is keeping warm at what temperature?
This oven actually has another amazing feature that a lot of ovens don't have, is that it goes to as low as 150, which for cooking purposes, it's a holding temperature, which
Excellent.
Is great.
So it's not going to get dried,
no.
Or it's just going to keep the warmth until I need to serve
Until you're ready to serve.
I know that we have 6 burners on the top along with the griddle, which 2 of them are dual flame burners. Why did you choose that burner in the back? Tell me.
Well, for 2 reasons. One, because it does get as high as 15,000. So in the beginning, while I was sweating out my aromatics and getting my tomatoes in the pot, I was rendering a lot of the flavor with the high heat. And after I blended the soup and returned it to the pot, I have the low simmer feature, which is a great way to keep it warm, and I'm not going to scald or scorch it. And there's nothing worse than having a pot of soup that's burnt.
Thank you so much, Greg, for sharing this tip with us.
My pleasure.